Okay. So this has been kind of a forever mission to do this escalation. I really had no clue that it would respawn this morning, so I guess we're double dipping a bit, but not really, since the final room wasn't cleared, then we didn't haven't seen a Orby or I believe a Daredevil BPC could drop as well. If we get that we might pivot the run into doing the Daredevil, to be perfectly honest. Just because there's no way we can get something like that and not build it. But first we need to manage actually running the site. The first room, I think I cleared probably quite a lot faster the second time around, just because I had the wrapper and I was a little bit more confident in the ship being able to take a couple of hits. I would really like an AB. I think that would be better against the railgun in the final room. But and maybe even, I'm not sure what the difference in fitting requirements is, but maybe we would be able to fit the plates. I don't know. It's not that big, no. Okay, we wouldn't be able to fit them, but we might be able to fit another gun, which would be pretty big. I think I would need to drop the web and switch to 1MN, and then I'd be able to fit the second blaster, which I think, I mean, the web doesn't really do that much. I mean, our tracking is so high on both the blaster and the drones. I think we would be fine, and it would significantly increase the damage. These rats seem to like pop in a few at a time. A bit strange. But we'll clear what we can. These side rats really don't like the drones. It's pretty interesting seeing how hard it is to get them to chase me, but they like instantly go for the drones. When they get idle, that's when they can track them pretty well. Now they're getting kind of close. I might need to pull them back. Yeah. At least this one can finish him off. This is gonna be some real, like, fast-forwarded footage, I believe. It's taking forever to clear these sites now, twice over. But yeah, we're doing it a lot faster this time around, I think. A lot less kiting, just going in there and blasting. Half quarters was the loot. Okay, that's interesting. Might be able to use that at some point. On the Tristan, probably not on this one. Or maybe instead of the web, but I'm not sure. I think the drones are tracking quite well, to be honest. Wow, I overshot that by a lot. Yes, please. Are we daring enough to just go straight into the next room? I think we are. I kind of know what to expect. It's the one with the... what was it? 3 sentry guns or something? And the cruiser? Oh, well, we're about to find out. Either way. Four sentry guns. Yeah, okay. It's kind of a lot, but whatever. Really want them to kill that gun before I pull them back. They are hitting structure, you can tell by the damage numbers. Yeah, there we go. And you just need to pull them back fast enough because when they idle they get wrecked because they lose all transversal or angular or whatever. Okay, so we should be back on the menu with these rafts. This is a lot of frigates. This would be such a fast site to run in a jackdaw or something. Like one launcher per frigate and they're just gonna instantly die. But guess that's not quite what we're flying at the moment. Who knew these Corvettes were so badass? Yeah, I think it's fair to say we're definitely flying more aggressively second time around, but it's saving a lot of time, it feels like. I think we were like orbiting this at 70 kilometers, just letting drones do everything last time, so it's a decent improvement. This is a max tab? No. Okay, there's another drone damage or drone tracking module. Okay. I mean, this run is feeling kind of blessed with everything we're getting. See if we get the cruiser on us now. Yeah. We did. Seems to be tracking quite a bit better than I expected.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Yeah, well, a bit more intense than I thought, but I think we're okay. We want to kill all the small stuff first, I think. Yeesh. He's really doing a lot of damage, actually. I think we might need to just actually burn out a bit. Is that what, 30k now?
The capacitor is empty.
Ooh, recall drones. I mean, these guys are all like ECMing them.
The capacitor is empty.
A wolf on the hunt. I think he's been scanning us while we were distracted. Could be an interesting thing, but hopefully not.
The capacitor is empty.
Will these keep chasing me now that they've lost target on the drones? Who knows? No? Going back. Guess that means we get to kill the cruiser solo. Would want them a little bit further from the other rats though. As the drones will be in aggro range, I think. Yo, okay. That's a bit much.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Well, I guess we're not gonna go into orbit on this. Jeez.
The capacitor is empty.
That was a lot more damage than I expected.
The capacitor is empty.
I think it was maybe blasters last time or something. I can't remember. That was some spicy damage. But at least we got the drones on him. Sheesh. Maybe it just didn't feel as spicy because I had the plates last time. I was thinking I was gonna get into orbit on him and blast him with my antimatter ammo, but guess not. See his HP. Definitely getting chunked a bit. Do we try again? Feels kind of dangerous, but okay, I think we got in. Should be fine now. Bit more scary this time around, but sure. Bit of a local spike, but that's another 1.2 mil. That's a lot what we have in our cargo right now. So not really feeling it to just keep pushing, but maybe we...
The capacitor is empty.
No, there's no reason to take any chances. We'll just drop everything off,
Warp drive.
come back through again. Could even just go through the other room, so we don't need to clear the rest of this. We can kill the other bruiser rat. Yeah, I think we maybe do that, because we're gonna want to clear that room anyway. So okay, so now we could also just go sell the oversteer effects, buy the blueprint, start building a frigate already. It's pretty nuts. I'm into it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Wouldn't want to get smart bombed on the gate though. Alright. Who knew you could just spend this much time farming at 3 out of 10 DD in a tiny ship? Well, Okay. This was what, one thorax, one sentry gun, and some frigates, I think. Oh yeah, and it was like the weaker rats. We're brawling.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
The hull wrapper, right? Yeah. Now to clear the other side. think rail guns with a long range ammo would also be quite helpful here, because then I wouldn't need to go into brawl range to do damage with my guns, but can't have everything, I guess. Four scanners again.
To give the command to a drone requires you to have an active target.
This feels somewhat like the drones pulled everything, but kind of a good thing. Oh, I muted my mic a while ago by accident. Yeah, no, this was scary. Didn't even look at the model. So I was assuming he was rails, which was not the case. Oh, but he did drop a railgun, which is of use to us. This is actually quite good for us, I think. Hitting is 7, so it's similar to the blaster, but we can shoot more easily while kiting with this. I think that's better than like doing crawling stuff in a Corvette. And overseer effect for 600k. We really should just be going to start the Tristan, to be honest, but not sure how long it's gonna take to build, or if we even have all the materials. Looting the field. Remote trappers for our heroic drones. Another web. We take those. Yeah, I think we are definitely clearing everything faster. The last room was a bit more challenging, but maybe we can speed it up a bit. A lot of looting to do, but I don't think we can even like take everything with us back. I think we're just gonna reprocess at the station and take the isogen from some of these. Okay, let's see if we can do this a little bit faster now, so that we can actually get out of here after hours of running a single... Oh wait, no, this leads into this one again. Yeah, okay. So you don't actually bypass this one no matter what. Okay, whatever. Okay, I actually think this is just taking so long that I'd rather just go get a Tristan and do something else, because this This site has already paid us out so much, and I just, well, okay. No, I'm actually gonna go see if I can build piston and come back here in that before this timer runs out. I think that's probably the play, because this is just really taking a very long time. I set destination to where I was before.
Docking request accepted.
It's this gate, which is not in D-scan range. Okay. Okay. Already starting to run out of room. If we reprocess these, we get what? Not a lot, really. But sure. And how much space is this? I mean, it saved some space, I think, but maybe not a whole lot. Not gonna be doing remote tracking computers. Don't think we're gonna be doing any of this stuff. Maybe. I mean, no, not really. Okay, so all of this, remote SIPO we don't need. No. I don't think we're gonna be doing any jamming. Okay, so we're always taking these no matter what. Pyrite probably okay to take. Grit, no, we don't really. I think we have like infinite metal scraps, which take like a lot less space and is actually a lot more titanium. 505. They're all 505, but this one has the lowest capacitor bonus penalty. This one is what, less fitting then? Or yeah, so these two I think are the ones we want. Okay. Well, big shame leaving any drones, sure. But we can always come back and pick some more stuff up. These are 10 per. They're 5 per. Drones are 5. I'd rather have kinetic damage. We can fit one more. Or we can't actually. I think this is what we're bringing out with us, at least in the first run. We should maybe just... no, I don't really want to reprocess most of these modules. This thing we don't need. Okay. Okay. This is what we're taking. And that's final. We're gonna go back here. Was this even a... This was an industry station, yes. We need to go all the way there. Not industry. 08. This is industry. But do we have a bunch of stuff in the other station? Forget. We have some stuff. Not a lot, really. Okay, this could be a better one. Rig blueprints. Oh, we can just search the market for the other blueprints once we're there. We kind of need to figure out something to warp to other than the gate to see if there's something smart bombing there, though. Would be fairly tragic dropping everything at this point. Is over here. Is there anything in that direction? There's an asteroid bust on the planet. I think we'll just warp to that. Should have probably put my 2 plates on, actually. That would be smart. Could have even put something in the slots and then offlined it. Well, all that paranoia for naught. There is nothing on the scan. Which is great news. Is it here? Yeah. There's a few industry stations here. This one actually has industry too. But we need to get the blueprint somewhere. I don't know where we can get it. Tristan blueprint. 3 jumps. Maybe we just go there. We need to find Concord. The closest Concord station is 3 jumps. We'll begin by going there and selling our overseer effects. We just like feel a lot better with all this ISK in the wallet so that we can actually go buy the blueprint. Man, that's almost 5 million. We overshot by quite a bit by getting the thing to respawn, but we're not complaining. Maybe we could just buy some module blueprints instead then. We can also probably get mass production so that we can do more than one job. Yeah, that sounds like a necessity more than a convenience. So this is what we injected during the site last night. Then we've been finishing up some gunnery skills, which, I mean, I'm a bigger fan of using the rails in coordination with the drones, to be perfectly honest. Industry men doing industry things. Not sure what that sound was, but okay. This is somebody doing home fronts. That's like for sure. I wonder if we're gonna run into any like unforeseen issues with Tristan Fit. This is one of those stations where they just smart bomb you on the station because they know you're bringing overseer effects, and then try to loot your wreck, and then just hop into the station and sell the loot. I know that happens with blue loot from wormholes, but I don't know if overseer effects warrant the kind of attention. I highly doubt it. Especially not for 4 million. So we drop these in the item hanger and we sell these items immediately. They are all selling for full value to the NPC buy order station. This guy's pretty hopeful, but he's buying for the region, so yeah. Okay, so we get our 4 million. We are in business for a frigate blueprint, or 2 even. Okay, that is significant. Now we just go into the market, look for the Tristan blueprint. We clearly switched the regions. If we just set destination back, we'll go through the gate we came through, so we'll be able to get out of here. Sanctum. Wait, am I going into a Mars base? Is that what I just did? No. Okay. Weird. But we are... one jump. Pretty sure we had some... well, we had a station in 0.8 space, I think. Whatever. We're just gonna go buy the damn thing.
Warp drive active.
We have 85. We need 500 isogen. I think we're pretty far off, actually. Each of these is 40, though. Pretty good. But we're gonna need more for sure. think this is probably a good space to, or station to take the blueprint to and work in, because it had so many busts. So we can do something while everything cooks in station. And then once we get the frigate, I think we're just going to go low sec. So we buy this. What about 150 millimeter rail gun? It's 150K. Might be something we buy. Salvager blueprint. We'll probably buy drone blueprints, right? I mean, guess we have 5 on us, but if we lose some, or we could do all the same damage type as well. It's kind of a lot, actually.
Warp drive active.
This is a starting system or something. That is a lot of cosmic signatures.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Cavalry crates come cheap, but their pay through low. Report illegal cavalry assets to federal authorities.
Small,
Bring us the truth. We'll deliver the justice.
small capacitive battery is what? Ooh, that's kind of expensive. That's more expensive than the ship blueprint. Holy, that does not seem like a good deal. What about recharger? Uh, yeah, that's a lot. Oh, it's really expensive. Maybe cap booster? That seems like not really our thing. We could pick up railguns, but I think I want to build the ship and then figure out what we need on it. We're missing. Wait, I didn't take the blueprint with me. That's awkward. Alright. So, attempt number 2 to pick up our blueprint. Then we're moving. We're also gonna inject, buy and inject, put this in front.
Warp drive active.
We only have the 2 blueprints, so we're gonna be just gonna need more now, I think.
Docking permission.
We'll need to train salvaging, I guess. Where is that?
Docking request accepted.
Production. Oh. Wait, I already had it here. Yeah, okay. Salvaging. We can use salvage drones as well. That's a milestone off the list. So now we go here. There's a bit of a track when we got the escalation. I wonder if it had to be in low sec or something, because it was 6 jumps, which seems like a bit if you're doing just high sec anoms, but not that I'd know. I don't really do this content.
Warp drive active.
Wants me to get drone navigation and durability, makes sense. Those are probably skills that I want anyway. How much are these? 100k, 200k, and 30k. All kind of expensive, but I did overshoot my disc farming.
Warp drive active.
This seems like it would be worth buying, I think. Realistically, this is probably what we will be using. All just goes here, remains unclaimed.
Warp drive active.
Kinda want those 50,000 skill points, not gonna lie. Fuck it, we'll take the skill points and just trash this other shit. don't even have any error marks, I think, so we can't auto-complete the objectives or skill points here, but we also don't want the free ISK from the air program or whatever this is called. Opportunities, the air daily goals. Hideaway, potential for another 3 out of 10. This ship has served us pretty well, I have to say. Endurance indeed.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
That is a decent number of sites. I wonder if this other guy is running them. Huh.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So, if we put these to the side, backup web, backup micro overdrive. This is, I mean, warp disruptor would be nice, but I don't really think we need one desperately. We probably need one of these. What's the mass penalty? 8 and 4, 10 and 5. 250, 3250, 35. Okay, so this is heavier but fits easier. I think that's better for us at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're reprocessing it, even though it's a good one. Yes, but we can't sell it, buddy. Yep. So this is getting salvaged, or reprocessed rather. Getting crashed. Okay, so we're far off on the isogen. So even though we got like a ton more ISK than the run I was watching, we got way less isogen and just general minerals. Yeah, okay. We have 260 out of was what 500. So we're only halfway there with the isogen, which is not great. We are missing half the trit, half the pyrites, and not quite half the maxillon. So yeah, we're basically halfway there with the minerals. So those modules he was getting with the hick bubbles in the angel space seem to be significantly better value for reprocessing minerals than anything that's available in this region that I've seen so far, at least. I'm gonna switch this over to a railgun. Maybe we just do no gun. We go plate again.
Insufficient power.
Yeah. So these require drone sharpshooting, which is probably not bad for us to train. Afterburner needs to get trashed. We'll do double warriors again. And we could make a salvager and just start salvaging. Nope, we're not doing this, we're doing this. Boom. We're missing megasites. We actually don't even have enough for this. Is anything that I can reprocess that's gonna give 1 megasite that I can afford to lose? This gives megasites. I don't want to keep this though. Yeah, no, I guess we're just not producing anything actually for now. We are simply gonna go out. Well, actually, we could go back and fetch the rest of our stuff. I think I'll do that actually. No risk, no point risking any of our modules or loot. We simply take an empty one of these back over and we haul the rest of our loot out of Losec for now. Wasn't a lot left, but there'll definitely be megasite, like enough megasite for the salvager, which seems valuable. With the rate at which we're getting materials, maybe we'd be able to build some rigs by the time we actually get enough isogen.
Warp drive active. Skill training completed.
This was a premature buy, I think. I expected we would have way more oxygen, but yeah, we might actually just need to mine some in low sec if we don't get any more soon.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Okay, here we go again. Just, but what's even in that? Is that oxygen? Or I'll have to look it up.
Warp drive active.
Aspects is Mexalon, titanium, pyrite, noxium, sidering. No oxygen. Probably pretty valuable right now. This Mexalon has been going up in price a lot due to these what are they called? Metanox moon drills
Docking request accepted.
no longer produce pyrite and Mexalon as a byproduct of actively mining, I believe. But okay. So what do we might as well reprocess some of this stuff. I can only imagine this is going to take less space now. Yep. I kind of want to leave one titanium here so that I remember this station, this low-sec system, because it seems like a decent system to hop into if I want to do like access low-sec and warp around some belts. But for now, back to high-sec.
Warp drive active.
And then I think we're just gonna do laps of the 0.6 system with the huge amount of belts and do any hideouts and sites like that we see spawn. I think we can handle those in this ship with a plate and a wrap. And just recalling the drones whenever they get aggro. I think we're gonna be fine.
Warp drive active.
I think it was one of these that spawned the escalation last time.
Warp drive active.
Let's take a look. Roasted?
Definitely interesting playing the game in this way, where you build everything from scratch. It's reminiscent of another spaceship game I've been playing recently, but is under NDA. But I think this way of playing Eve very much matches up with just how that game plays. Hopefully all those sites are still up. And the other guy wasn't running them. I mean, it seemed like there was, what, like 6, 7 sites or something to run? Which would be pretty nice. Refuge and hideaway here too. Two, 4, 5 sites. I have a feeling somebody's probably doing something, running some of these.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay. So, here we go. I think we can just safely try to reprocess everything here. Stack it up. Move everything over here. So we're looking at 313. Okay, so we are actually more than halfway there. Now we slap on a web plate wrap. None of our guns will fit. I guess we just take our warriors and this one was 7. This one was 8. 15. Okay, so if we switch like this, we can take a gun. It seems like a worthwhile trade. I don't really think we need the web. Yeah. We'll go like this. Oh, I was gonna make a salvager. That's what I was gonna do as well. That won't fit. We're 1 megawatt shy, but we will be able to make a salvager. So 39 minutes for a single salvager, that seems extremely high, but I mean, who am I to say? Don't really do much manufacturing. DPS is 31. Sunesis, okay.
To give the commands to a drone requires you to have an active target.
This gun is doing work. Jesus, okay. That's a lot more effective than I expected it to be. It's what? Fall off 20, optimal 15. This is working quite well, actually. This gun is gonna do the last room in this pretty well, I think. Just to tag things, pull them out, and actually doing decent damage. Even if it's metal scraps at this point, we still need it because of we're only halfway there with titanium. We got a second one of these. I mean, we could just drop the buffer and shoot everything, I think. Be fine. We're absolutely slapping these rats anyway.
Warp drive active.
Low sec might also be the way to go with, even with this. Just busts, because if we reprocess cruiser modules, we're gonna get like way more minerals, I think. There is a significant durability difference between these rats. but still, no threat. I say as he hits me with a wrecking shot for 79. Let's do the highways first.
Warp drive active.
I'm kind of tempted to go back because of how good this railgun is. Finish this. I thought with 40% ammo, or like 40% range ammo, it's doing way less damage than can. Can't get faction spawns and escalations every time, I guess.
Warp drive active.
Then is significantly harder, right? I don't remember. That faction ammo came in handy though. Wouldn't mind a bit more of that. Definitely didn't get any harder, at least.
Warp drive active.
Whatever, we take what we get. Really wished I had that isogen. And that light missile battery is doing some damage.
The capacitor is empty.
I need to kill that first, really. Distracting background color. I need to orbit at a longer distance. I'm missing.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Man,
The
wow, this is
capacitor
doing
empty.
a lot of damage.
The capacitor is empty. 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 The capacitor
Okay, this is getting real spicy.
warp drive active. The capacitor is empty.
Yikes. Okay, yeah, so we definitely need to kill the...
Capacitor is empty.
Wait, am I not warp? Wait, I wasn't warping it?
Active.
How was I not warping it? I can't believe I just died. That's very embarrassing. I thought I was warp, like in warp or starting warp. Guess that's how it happens. What dropped? Interactions. Combat log. Bosses. Looks like most of our stuff dropped. Not the ammo though, sadly.
Docking request accepted.
Gun did. Yeah, okay, so we got a lot of it back, but that was really like unnecessary death for sure. Should have been able to should should have just put the drones on the missile boat and worked off, like not worked off, but like orbited at a range where it was only tanking the missile and not the rats. That would have been
Warp drive active.
smart, but I was too confident, I guess. Didn't realize that this was gonna do that much damage. It got over 100 damage per missile. The from the what's it called? Sentry missile battery, whatever. Yeah, I think our wrapper dropped, thankfully, because we've only seen one armor wrapper and it's been doing huge work for us. So we really need this back, actually. Go back. With our tail between our legs, we go back and then we shall return for vengeance against the missile turret. I think once that's down, I think we're fine. But that was unnecessary death. Could have cost us a lot more than it did. Got basically everything back. Except for one drone and some ammo.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh, I lost. No, I unequipped the web for this. Yeah, okay, never mind. The antimatter, it's what? It's 11 kilometers. That seems a bit short. Let's just do lead for now. Okay, round. Wait, I didn't put in a second drone, did I? I did not.
Docking permission requested.
Asleep at the wheel, as they say.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Jam in a hornet. Just do double hornets. I think that's the best DPS, so don't know why I wasn't doing that already, to be honest.
Warp drive active.
I'll let the drones do the wood.
Capacitor is empty.
Get out of here. Kind of insane how much damage these turrets do.
The capacitor is empty. The
Now the
capacitor
missile
is
turret is down. Kind of nuts, actually.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Yo, what the?
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
We're not going to be doing refuges clearly, but I want to just kill these towers as revenge. But geez, that's a lot of damage.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Yeah, this is definitely a step up in yeah, well, I thought we killed this one. I just lost lock apparently. Definitely a step up in difficulty.
The capacitor is empty.
Yo, that's a much bigger wave. Yikes. Get away from this real quick.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
These must be blaster bit since they're not shooting anything. Yep. Right, well, I think we're gonna call it after this for now. And, when we get back, we're gonna have a salvager for all these types of sites that we're doing. A lot of rats in these sites, actually. More than I expected, at least. No respawn, but that was definitely a more significant site, like difficulty-wise. Oh, we'll loot this up and then we'll
The capacitor is empty.
call it for now. That's everything. And then we are out.
Warp drive active.
These are good for oxygen. It's like actually a decent amount of titanium, to be honest. Nothing really. 10 oxygen, good. Not great. Essentially just more metal scraps, really. Metal scraps that take a lot more space. So this is actually worse, well, very much worse than the metal scraps. Should have probably just gone straight to belts, really. I'll do that next time. But for now, we're calling it.
Accepted.
We will probably have our salvager, well, almost have our salvager. We'll have it next time. And maybe we'll waste some time salvaging then. (333), 167 to go. Other stuff starting to look like it's probably getting there. Let me see. I'm short 7,000 here, or 8,000. 1,900 pyrite, 1,200 mexalon, 167 oxygen. Yeah, well, making progress anyway. Yeah. All right. Well, until next time.